Hi kids, I'm Miss Brenda, and I am so glad you've joined me for our special Christmas storybook time. Tonight I'm going to read you a book that has been one of my daughter's favorite Christmas books since they were very little. Here's the cool thing, it's actually in English and Spanish. They've grown up reading it in Spanish. It's called Pequeña Estrella, and I'm going to read it first in English, and then for those who want to, I'm going to read it again but in Spanish. So I hope you really enjoy this beautiful story. So first we're going to listen to The Tiny Star by Arthur Ginolfi. A very long time ago, there was a tiny star named Starlet. She was so small she could hardly be seen. All the other stars were much bigger and brighter than Starlet. At night, when people looked up at the sky, they saw all the big, bright stars. But no one ever saw Starlet. One night, Starlet asked the other stars if there was some way she could twinkle and sparkle like them. But the stars just laughed and said, "Oh no, Starlet, you are far too small." Starlet felt very sad and she began to cry. "No one ever sees me," she said. "I wish I were bigger." Later that night, the wise old moon looked at Starlet. "Why are you so sad?" he asked. "Because," said Starlet, "I tried to twinkle and sparkle, but I am the smallest star in the sky, and no one ever sees me." "Don't be sad," said the old moon gently. "How big or how small you are is not important. Someday, somewhere, someone will see you." "But when?" asked Starlet. The moon smiled and said, "Someday, somewhere," and he went on his way. Many years passed. Night after night, Starlet shone, but no one ever saw her. Then one night, Starlet began to fall from the sky. Down, down, down she fell. Starlet landed gently on the roof of a little stable. Everything was dark and quiet. The only sounds she heard were those of the animals. Then Starlet heard a baby crying. Starlet looked inside the stable and saw a newborn baby lying in a manger. "Oh," she cried, "this stable is so cold and dark. Perhaps I can shine enough to brighten it up." So Starlet moved closer to the baby. When the baby saw Starlet and felt the warmth of her gentle rays, he began to smile. The more the baby smiled, the brighter Starlet shone. The whole stable glowed. It was a miracle. As Starlet grew brighter, she began to rise. Up, up, up into the sky, higher and higher, brighter and brighter. Starlet was now the brightest star in the sky. Everyone saw the magnificent star. This was the moment she had always wished for. And on that special night, shining over the little stable in Bethlehem, Starlet was the most beautiful star the world had ever seen. Isn't that sweet? I love the story of Starlet and how she, in this book, was a part of the real Christmas story about Jesus being born. So, if you'd like to keep listening, I'm going to read the book now in Spanish. It's called La Pequeña Estrella. Hace mucho, mucho tiempo, había una pequeña estrella llamada Estrellita. Por las noches, cuando la gente miraba al cielo, veían todas las estrellas grandes y brillantes, pero nadie se fijaba en Estrellita. Era demasiado pequeña. Una noche, Estrellita preguntó a las estrellas grandes si algún día podría centellear y brillar como ellas. Pero las demás estrellas soltaron la risa y le dijeron: «Claro que no, Estrellita, no puedes, eres demasiado pequeña». Estrellita se sintió tan triste que empezó a llorar. Pasaron muchos años. Noche tras noche, Estrellita brillaba, pero nadie la veía. Una noche, Estrellita empezó a caer del cielo. Cayó y cayó y cayó. Estrellita aterrizó suavemente en el techo de un pequeño establo. Todo estaba oscuro y tranquilo. Lo único que se oía era el ruido de los animales. Entonces, Estrellita escuchó el llanto de un niño. Miró dentro del establo y vio a un recién nacido acostado en un pesebre. Se dijo, este establo está muy oscuro y frío. Brillaré un poco para alumbrarlo. Estrellita se acercó al bebé. Cuando éste la vio y se sintió el calor de sus suaves rayos, empezó a sonreír. Mientras más sonreía el niño, más brillaba Estrellita. Todo el establo se iluminó. Era un milagro. A medida que su brillo aumentaba, Estrellita subía. Subió, subió, subió hasta el cielo, cada vez más alta, cada vez más brillante. Llegó a ser la estrella más brillante del cielo. Todo el mundo vio aquella magnífica estrella. Era el momento con que siempre había soñado. Y aquella noche especial, al brillar sobre el pequeño establo de Belén, Estrellita se convirtió en la estrella más bella que el mundo ha visto. Es la historia de una estrellita y la noche cuando Jesús vino al mundo para nosotros. I hope you've enjoyed this story. I love this story because it reminds me of how much God loves me and how much He loves you, every single one of you. He loves us so much that He sent His Son Jesus to earth to save us. That's why we get to celebrate Christmas. We celebrate the birth of Jesus. I hope you've enjoyed this time, and I hope you'll come back and join me for more Christmas stories as we get ready to celebrate Jesus' birth.